The recap of Purdue's loss to Iowa State is up on the channel now. Almost an hour of our full thoughts. I got into psychoanalyzing this team, as usually happens 1 to 2 times a year. But all in all, it was credit to Iowa State and what they did. Well, I don't think I was the only one who was psychoanalyzing this Purdue team a little bit after this game. In fact, I think Purdue's head coach, the wonderful Matt Painter, had some questions about the between the ears approach from this team after this game. That's something you very rarely hear from Paint, but I listened to his full presser after this game, and I want to come back to some things he said about the identity of this team. Shout out to Nathan Baird, by the way, from the Indy Star, because he consolidated these quotes very nicely and kind of put an article together here that basically said, hey, this was a loss of historic magnitude. And I'm going to read an excerpt from this that Nathan framed, I think, really nicely. He said, quote, the most damning statement after the Boilermakers' 81-58 loss was not one of the characterizations of its magnitude. Matt Painter dropped several folksy descriptions of his team's undoing, referencing intestinal fortitude, a smorgasbord of defensive lapses, and a team taken to the woodshed. He also plainly said he did not believe his team could grind out a win against a team as good as the Cyclones. A year ago, that might have been an assessment of a team lacking necessary ingredients. Saturday, it was an assessment of his team's mentality. And here's some quotes from Matt Painter that led Nathan to kind of draw that conclusion. Matt Painter said, quote, you can't play through your offense. You've got to find your energy through defense. You've got to find your energy through rebounding and getting 50-50 balls and making those plays. Iowa State's determination and their fight was better than ours. End quote. You know, if we are being honest, I think Nathan Baird is right in saying that that's a relatively damning quote. This is as far as Matt Painter, I think, will ever go to questioning the approach of his team and his veteran stars. You can't play through your offense. Their determination and their fight was better than ours. Do you think that's accurate from Paint, and do you like him putting these words on paper?
Yeah, I do like him putting the words on paper, and also I think he's 100% right. His team laid down in the second half. They laid down. They said, "All right, well, oh, damn it, it's over. They're blitzing us. We're not making shots, and they're making all their shots. Gosh darn it, that's not supposed to happen at Mackey." Instead of strapping up and getting stops and competing, and yeah, I think that I like Paint's move to address it too. Even like I like because I know he addressed it behind closed doors, but also I like him throwing it out to everybody else that that's how he feels about it, and he wants his team to know that he kind of wants everyone to know that's how he feels about his team. And I think he also knows how his team ticks at the same time as well. And if it's also him thinking that with everyone else thinking that too, I think it'll, help them moving forward in the future. But uh, even outside of that, just a simple yes or no question. Yes, I think he's right. And yes, I do think he should have said it out loud.
Yeah, I agree that he's right. I agree that Iowa State had better fight and better determination, and that Purdue was not mentally where they needed to be in this game. Um, I like him saying it. I think Matt Painter is always honest and sincere, and you should always listen to him and take him just take him for what he's saying. He's always being very real about what he's delivering verbally to the press at any point. When he's critical of his team, it's because they deserve it. When he's praising his team, it's because they deserve it. He's dead on. Do you know where I'm going to go next, though? Because I got one question about this.
I don't know.
Paint, you built this team. You can't play through your offense. That's a huge departure from what Paint's been saying leading up to the season the whole time, hasn't it been?
Oh, about like being the number one offense in the country.
Paint plainly sat at Big Ten Media Day and told us their goal was be the number one offense.
True.
Paint built a team entirely around winning through offense. I mean, I understand he brought in Clough to rebound, and mission accomplished. Your rebounding's a lot better. Your defense is marginally better. Clough hasn't fixed the defense. Daniel Jacobson's helped. Omer Meyer isn't helping the defense. TKR and Fletcher are the same defenders they've been. Braden's still not guarding the best player. It's CJ. So, like, respectfully, I don't think you can be surprised that your team's playing through offense. That's what you've been telling us all offseason is the plan. Your plan was win a national championship through offense.
Hmm.
Now, you can be critical and say we need to be tougher when we're missing shots. We all agree with that. That's real. But for the quote here to be you can't play through your offense, that's just not what Payne has said all along. He built this team to play through their offense.
So maybe he used the wrong word though. Maybe it's like you can play like yes, offense is great, but letting your offensive success affect the other end. Maybe the word the play through the offense a little bit differently because to me in this game, and I think you can agree with this, I think everyone would agree with this, it was a lot of damn, why aren't we hitting shots?
Mm-hmm.
And like head down, damn, we're not hitting shots, they're hitting shots. So
Yeah,
maybe it's more so like the classic, and it's coach speak, but it is true. Can't let your like we can be the best offensive team in the country, but also we can't let our offense affect what we do on our defense and our fight wise.
for sure. And look, this result was very on the extreme end of the spectrum, right? A blowout loss at home where we aren't making anything turned into like maybe the worst defensive effort approach we've seen from this group of players ever.
Right.
So, and Iowa State was making everything, give them credit. But you're right. Am I nitpicking the semantics of this? For sure. But I just want to be like clear on this, and Paint's been clear on this. The plan for this team to win a national championship, the formula for this team to win a national championship. Ask Cobra Stats. Ask Painter, ask Braden, ask Trey, ask Fletcher, ask anyone. The plan is to win a national championship by being the number one offense. That's their identity. That's what any of them will tell you. That's what an honest assessment of this team at any point in their careers will tell you they're good at. In fact, the goal, again, ask Cobra Stats, the goal to be championship good here was what? We're going to go from 50th to 20th defensively. That alone says all you need to know about this. Well, if we get to 20th, we'll be good enough. That they've built a formula here that is not ever going to be rooted in winning games through defense.
Right.
So, like, I get it. Like, I think the sentence I would like to hear is, well, when we miss our shots, we need to be a lot tougher. That we're all in agreement there. I would bet you the players agree with that. But the
Mhm.
idea of you can't play through your offense. This team is only going to play through their offense. That is
Right.
who they are. And honestly, if you I think if you like if Painter said this feedback to like Braden and Trey and Fletch, honestly, I guarantee you their response would be like, yeah, we got to make shots, coach. Like, my bad. I gotta be better than 1 for 8, coach.
Mhm.
It's who these
Right.
guys are.
Yeah. Yeah. And look, they will be better than that. I don't know. I think more so this is just like a classic, just like the toughness on the defensive end of the floor being predicated on your offense uh, is a no-go. But to your point, there is so much emphasis put on offense in the offseason that that is the end of the floor that you kind of wanted to execute on and be the best offense in the country. That was stated.
Repeatedly.
So
Like
yeah,
repeatedly from everyone.
yeah,
Like that was the message in the offseason was we will be the number one offense in the country. And Cart, to that point, even after this offensive stinker, they are. Like they are never going to move out of the number one offense in the sport this year. They are a historically good offense.
hmm
But I just like the idea of like, I don't know, like on this night, well, our offense didn't work. You can't play through your offense. You have to play through your offense. That's the whole thing you built. And that's the whole thing you told us you were building. So like I don't know if I'm being too doom and gloom on this or what, but like just point blank, when Purdue's offense fails to execute, I don't know how many games they're going to win. Because I like it's all good to sit here and say like we got to be tougher defensively. All you can really do is say you need to. Like there's not the personnel on this group to like really become a defensive first team.
Right.
This
They
team,
just don't have the person. They don't have the personnel for that.
this team's not going to have too many answers when they shoot 4 for 18 from three. Like the answer when they shoot 4 for 18 from three is likely just lose the game.
Right. But also just shoot better.
Right.
That's really that's really honestly what Payne's saying here is, God damn it, guys, I built this for y'all to be great on offense. I got PJ with the whiteboard. Hit shots, damn it.
Yeah, we can't let PJ down again. This is
Right.
crazy.
Honestly, like, and no one's even checked on PJ. That's what's really got me hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what the like, come on, no one cares. Everyone's like, oh, the offense. What about PJ and the whiteboard?
Is
This
he
hurt for
okay?
him. Yeah, I'm thinking about you, PJ.
Yeah, I know.
I
Get right.
believe in you.
PJ, you deserve better in this game. You ran great stuff in this game. Yeah.
Right. Like, come on, man. He's drawing up heat. Let's knock him down.
Yeah. Counterpoint. Blame PJ. Why did this team miss shots? PJ. PJ's in charge of the offense. Dog, PJ, what was that?
Listen, we can't start the pointing because we don't like being pointed at either.
You're right. We don't point fingers. We don't.
Yes, we do.
We do point a lot of
We do.
fingers.
I love pointing fingers.
Um, do you think there's going to be a point this season where Purdue's determination and fight becomes a key component of their wins? Like, because in this game, very clearly, Payne is saying, hey, our offense disappeared. You can't play through our offense. We had no determination and fight. I think we agree that's an accurate assessment. Do you think it will evolve to a point this season where they're winning games because of their determination and fight?
I actually do. Yeah, because I think to get to where they want to get, you got to have a that wasn't championship level fight or
Mhm.
determination. That's go home early determination. So if they want to reach the levels they want to reach, that has to change. So yeah, I do think they will.
I completely agree. In fact, I would point to the Houston game in the NCAA tournament last year. There was immense determination and fight, right? Like that team competed with the most physical, toughest team to compete with in the sport last year in the NCAA tournament with a
Right.
lot less options than they have this year. So
Yep.
I have no doubt they will fix the determination fight. I do doubt this. I don't think we're going to see determination and fight very much when they shoot 4 for 18 from three. I don't think that's all that fixable with this group. I think when this team shoots poorly, the fight goes away.
That's not good.
But
It's
they
not. It's not.
they
You
won't.
gotta fix you well, can they fix that though?
Well, they how often are they going to make 4 threes in a game again this year? Is that going to happen once again?
Maybe.
Like it
Maybe
might
once.
might happen once, and if it happens once, I will question their fight and determination again. But when it's not
Also, like
happening,
I now I'm at a point where I don't even want that. I don't even want to test that theory. How about we not even get to that point?
yeah, let's just you know what? Let's just play through our offense. Let's just make our shots.
Yeah, let's not shoot that again.
Yeah.